Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Modern Day Mystics Show. Our mission here is to help you turn whatever you desire into real-life manifestations by sharing our revolutionary technology to make that happen for you. We bring you such cutting-edge information each week through our resident wizard, Peter Schenk, and also through such magical guests each week that are really making a difference to improve our lives on a variety of levels. I'm your co-host, Donna, along with the founder of this program, the modern day mystic himself, Peter Schenk. Peter, how are you?
Hello, everybody. Everyone, get a glass of water. I'm really excited. I want to debut Navitus 5 tonight. This will be ready in a couple days. It is absolutely free to all of you. This particular piece of technology has been around about 10 years, and as the aquaware has evolved, so has Navitus. So with that said, I'd like everyone to go ahead and get a glass of water. We're going to run right through water preparation, user preparation, and nucleating Navitus 5. And the first thing you're going to notice, folks, is how fast this is. Where you put your attention, the intention will follow. Water prepping now, 3.1 seconds. Boom. User prepping now, 3.1 seconds. And of course, nucleating Navitus 5. Navitus 5, folks, is all about high energy. Some people experience it subtly throughout the day. Others, it's like Red Bull squared. 13.1 seconds. Navitus 5 now is sporting the AquaWare 5 engine. And this is a completely free download. It will be ready to go in a couple of days. So, all right, a couple of announcements, folks. 30-day challenge. We are on day 27, completed videos. We're almost there. It is completely free to you. It's a 30-day body, mind, and spirit challenge. It's our way of giving back. A lot of information on the website. If you haven't signed up, sign up. It's coming to you on January 18th, 2017, and it's going to completely rock your world. And with that, we also have the 12 days of Christmas specials. Each day we are sending out emails with incentive codes for everything on the website. Donna, tell us about our guest tonight, please.
You bet. Happy to do that. Of course, we've got Dr. Karen Can back. Dr. Can is an empath, starseed earth angel physician who is an expert at helping people with chronic pain, fatigue, and inexplicable symptoms that no other physician can figure out. She is the author of the best-selling guide to healing chronic pain, a holistic approach, and an expert at releasing dark energies from her patients to help them heal. As an entity expert, she's dealt with and healed ghosts, demons, even extraterrestrial with entity attachments. She loves empowering people to heal themselves through natural and holistic means.
Karen, welcome back. How are you?
Hey, awesome. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Donna. Such a pleasure to be back.
You ready for the holidays?
As ready as I'll ever be. Better than last year. I say every year I'm going to be even more prepared. Good thing my sister emails me the other day and says, are you giving anything to the kids this Christmas? Because I'm just about to buy something for them. And I can really appreciate the money. I'm like, awesome. I'm PayPaling it to you right now.
Bring it. Yeah, this is going to be a very busy year for all of us. You know, from the MDM team, I mean, we've had, with Navitus, will be 10 major product launches this year, and this is really only the beginning. 2017, we're going to step that up even again. So this Christmas break coming up is going to be well-deserved for everybody, for sure. It's been very, very busy. So with that said, you know, you were on the show about a month ago, and we spent a lot of time talking about your background and everything. So tonight, right now, we're just going to jump right into it. So what are entities and how do they affect our health and happiness?
Well, entities, I think a lot more people are becoming aware of them. And the one thing I really want to tell people is that if you hear about, ghosts or demons or, dark angels, things like that, it's not something to be afraid of. The reason is that, as a human being embodied, you have so much power within you. You don't even know how much power you have in you. And at the same time, we don't want to ignore kind of like the elephant in the room. There are definitely, positive light beings, and there are definitely dark beings. And the old days, we would just be in this kind of fight mode, like the old, healers of old back in the day when they would fight demons, that they literally be like beaten and bruised, and and very, very specialized people would do that, but they would have a hard life, and they went through a lot of trauma, to get to the expertise they were. But nowadays, we have, with the ascension energies, the events occurring on Earth, the vibration rising, we have so much help here. So my job really is to see how can we get the person to the highest light possible so they can enjoy their life and they can, do their soul's mission. So I have found that entities such as ghosts, or what traditionally we would call demons, and you can call them evil spirits or dark spirits, that they can interfere with people's lives, not only physically, because they can drain energy and cause people to have pain and illness or feel ill, but they can also cause psychological issues. For example, suicide and wanting to. And I've actually worked on several people. Sometimes after the fact, unfortunately, after they've died, when I've heard about so-and-so, committing suicide, and we'll do a healing after the fact, because that person would jump off a building. There was somebody in town here, unfortunately, who jumped off the top of the roof, right in the middle of town, off a building. And I didn't know who it was personally, but afterwards, I did some investigating, and he didn't cross over, and he had all these demons, so to speak, attached to him. So we had to release the demon so his soul could move on and go to the so-called the other side. But there have been other cases where friends of friends have had loved ones in the hospital having tried to commit suicide. They were not successful, and we were able to release the entities from them. And then they were able to, get out of the hospital. They felt so much better. They were now, treatable, whereas they weren't. So it's pretty amazing. I've also, for example, pulled entity weapons like knives and arrows and things from people's body, and they might have pain, and within sometimes seconds, they'll just not have pain anymore. So it can be a whole bunch of different things that people can have. And most recently, the interferences, because now a lot of, at least my students, a lot of their vibration has really been rising and rising and rising. And they're pretty much immune to entities, or entities attaching onto them and sucking their energy, because their light is so high, and that's wonderful. I love that. But what'll happen is sometimes they'll try to find a way to discourage or to let's just say, distract you from your soul's mission, especially if you're someone like, like Peter and Donna and myself, who are really trying to make a difference, because they are still in that scarcity mindset that it's us against them and things like that. So they might, bother your loved ones or your pets, or the most popular one lately has been electronics. So some of the extraterrestrials that can also have entities attached or influencing them have been causing a lot of problems with electronics and internet and servers and things like that. And the funny thing is, they don't, on TV and movies and TV shows, you'll see, like all the internet wiped out by an EMP, this pulse. Well, they don't even need to use that kind of pulse. They can use another technology. I call it dimensional rifting, where they actually almost like open up multiple dimensions in a particular space, and it basically jams the server. And then it's not functioning because it's like, just basically freaking out. The cool thing is, those of us in the know that can so-called diagnose these things, we can actually close that dimensional rift. And once they reboot the server, it actually works, because it's not a physical damage. So they can do all sorts of things. So I have a lot of fun. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a lot of fun.
No, really?
Healings on people and making a difference this way. But it is a very specialized area. And of course, there are many people that, don't believe in them, and that's okay. But I have found that, especially the healer types that don't believe in negative entities, they often have the most negative entities because they're just like play toys for them, because they're kind of ignoring, a part of the darkness. Darkness is all, parts of us. And so if we love, love all that Source has created, and we could love it into the light, then it's fun, and it doesn't have to be scary at all. No matter how it looks, it can look scary, but it doesn't have to be at all.
So is this all part of the healing method that you use called the Tolpancan system? I think I just butchered that name.
That's okay. I didn't tell you how it was spelled. Tolpancan. Yeah, the Tolpancan healing method, it's funny because I didn't really know what to call it, but I had this huge, intense conversation with the angels one day, and I was asking, so, you're gifting us, humanity, these, if you will, frequencies of the archangels to do good things with. I mean, you can't kill somebody with it. Like there's a stop there, there's a, you can only do good things with it. And so I said, is there a name for this? And of course, there was nothing in English that they could communicate to me. So I was kind of pointed in the direction of a crop circle. I found the crop circle, but I mean, it still wasn't language. So I said, can you give me something closer to English that I can understand? And so it was like Tolpa or Tulpa or something like that. And so when I finally named the method, I ended up putting my name on it, mostly because I did not want to put my name on it. And they said, nope, I think you need to put your name on it because you don't want to put your name on it. And you have some problems with that, and I was like, okay, but basically it's all these archangel frequencies kind of lumped into one thing, and you can attune people, sort of like you can attune people to reconnective energy and reconnective healing, or Reiki, or different kind of healing modalities. So it's another avenue to connect to Source. And then the way it works is that you use this wonderful imagination that we've been given as human beings to create what you want. I mean, that's kind of the basis of how some of the software for you works too. Without us creating something in our minds, the software doesn't mean anything. So same thing with the Tolpancan healing. So we can actually, for example, I had one person who was inundated with all these, beings, coming into her house. As soon as she raised her vibration, all of a sudden beings from all over were asking for help, and day and night and day and night. And I learned that, hey, guess what? We can put, a vortex of light energy around you so that only the highest ones can communicate with you, and they have to communicate with you through your guides, not with you directly. And since putting that vortex and this little portal in, so now she has gatekeepers, she is not getting disturbed every day, and only the highest ones are asking her for help, which she very happily is helping out. And it's kind of neat because we're helping intergalactic species here in between our day job. So that's, and pretty much every single person I've met has been Tolpancan healing attuned. And that was one of my life's missions in a different past life, a Lemurian past life. And now I feel like I've accomplished that in this life. So it's pretty exciting. So we can actually command a healing just by visualizing and, basically commanding what we want. It's pretty simple.
You almost said all that in one breath. That was amazing. Yeah. All right. So how did the name of this get communicated to you again? It just kind of came to you in 3 parts?
Well, I think us, us humans sometimes like names for things. And I decided that to ask, the angels one day to spell it out for me in the alphabet, what do I call this thing that you're giving us, that you've attuned me to, and you want me to attune other people to? And so it ended up,
hang on a second. Hi, this is Peter. You're live on the show with Karen Can, Dr. Karen Can. Who is this?
Yes, hi, this is Pamela.
Hey, Pam, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. What can we do for you?
I have just started a journey with Dr. Karen, and she graciously asked if I would like to be on your show this evening to hear you guys. Both of you came into my awareness just in the last week, And I've now encompassed everything Dr. Karen can. And I'm also watching the Peter Schenk videos and the Modern Day Mystic. And so thank you both for coming into my world and expanding it. And I'm very excited tonight to see what Dr. Karen finds or doesn't find.
Karen, you're up.
When she takes a look.
All right. So Pam, luckily we have you on audio, so I'm not going to actually read out, what you had sent me about your issues, but maybe in, 1 or 2 sentences, can you summarize for everybody what your current symptoms are that's so urgent that you would like help with tonight?
For midnight, I was, oops, sorry. I had everything turned off and I just turned myself on, doing everything backwards. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfectly.
Yeah. 3 months ago, which was the last attack by a different set of entities, everything Dr. Karen talks about, this has been my the only life I've known. So I'm so thrilled we now have someone with the integrity and courage to say, hey, this is real. And there are a lot of people being affected by this. And, it needs to be addressed and to finally have that support. So I just really needed to say that.
So are you seeing entities in your home space?
And my car got totaled and I was upside down and they had to cut me out. And Archangel Gabriel and Michael created a vortex around me, which absorbed the majority of the blows. But I'm still hurting and my vision is quite impaired. So I would love to finally get this vibration shifted.
Okay, great. All right. So Pam, I'm going to do some talking pretty quick, but so you can just receive, okay?
Thank you.
All right, awesome. So what I'm first going to do, I'm just going to connect up to source and ask my questions through what I call muscle testing or applied kinesiology. Those of us that aren't as clairvoyant as you need to do it this way, but it works well for me and it's fast. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask source what your light score is. So this is the proportion of light and dark energies in you, because then we can figure out why you're attracting this possibly. So what is it out of 100? 50, 60, 70, 80, 75, 67? Not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. 77 out of 100. Let's check the light score of the place where you live. So what's the light score of your home and property out of 100? 50, no, 40, no, 30, 20, 10, 9. So just to give you an idea, 9 out of 100, Satan, Lucifer, the dark angel we often called Lucifer, was a 9. Okay, so that dark. And after I healed Lucifer, it's like, why doesn't anybody think of healing Lucifer, poor guy? Anyway, so he ended up to be in the 60s. So 9 is not so great. So let's ask, do we need to know more about your house? I'm getting a no. All right, so let's do this. Now, I'm going to do this for you and everybody on the call. So if you have not had the Universal Shield downloaded to you, or your property or your home, your electronics, you can receive that now. So everyone listening on the call, let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to do this for you, Pam, as well. So it's now commanded that the Universal Shield be downloaded to you, everyone in your home, your entire home and property, all the way down, cleansing to the center of the earth, everything you own, including your electronics, electricity, your devices, phones, electronics such as stove and tablets and computers. Everything you own will be 100% light or as high as possible. Thank you. Okay, let's just check. Do you have the Universal Shield downloaded to you, Pam? I'm getting a yes. Is it 100% intact? I'm getting a yes. Okay, and what about your house? What's the light score now? 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 67. Pretty good. 87, much better than 9. Is there any object in your house less than a light score of 10? Yes. How many? 1, 2. No, just 1. Is it upstairs, downstairs? So is it in the basement? No. Okay. First floor? Yes. Is it in the kitchen? Nope. Bedroom? Bathroom? Yes. Okay. It's in the bathroom. Is it smaller than my hand? Nope. Is it an appliance? Nope. Okay. Do we need to know what it is? Yes. Okay, is it something that you would wear? Yes, okay. That limits it. Okay, so is it like something you put on your skin, hair? Nope. Jewelry. Do you have any jewelry in your bathroom at all, Pamela?
No.
No?
I have a 30-foot little trailer, so there's not much in the way of room. The only thing I could think of in the bath area is bathroom supplies in the little cupboard, and then the towel.
Okay. Okay. Is it the towel? No. Is it in the cupboard? Okay. I'm getting it's in the cupboard. It would be something you wear in the cupboard.
Nothing I'm aware of. There had been rubber gloves, but our field mice got to them, so I disposed of those. But I just take a good look and see.
Okay, well, that's okay. Let's see if we still need to know what it is. Is it made of metal, rubber, wood? It's made of plastic. Okay. Well, do we need to know more about this plastic? Okay. So, Pamela, I'm getting a no. We don't need to know more, only that it was there, so you can look in your cupboard later what's plastic potentially. So, is now commanded that whatever this is, that it be healed in the highest and best way in all directions of time. Thank you. So what's the light score of this object now? 8, 9, 20, 40, 80, 95, 6, 7. Good. That's what we want to see. Okay, so it's 97. What's the light score of your house now? 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 99. So is your house impervious to entities entering now? Yes. Okay. How about underneath the house? I'm getting a yes. How about you? Yes. So you have all your sub shields in place, like your DNA shield, photonic shield, all that light. I'm getting a yes. Okay. And is that portal that Gabriel placed for you still in place? Okay, I'm getting a no, but let's put a more permanent one for you. It's not commanded that a vortex of light be surrounding you and be as far away from you as you need in order not to feel the negative energy from the entities. And let's put a tiny little access point that your highest spiritual masters will be able to connect to you if there's someone that needs your help in the future. But right now, everything that is of a low vibration, anything, let's say under 90, anything under 90 that touches this vortex will be immediately raised in the vibration and healed in the highest and best way. Now, is this 100%? It may not be, but if it's for the highest and greatest good, it'll happen. So do you have this vortex now? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so what's your light score now, Pamela? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 98. Oh, yeah, that's actually a pretty big jump. Are you an empath? Starseed? You're a starseed. Okay. Do you have extraterrestrial interferences in your life? I'm getting a yes. Do you still have them right now? I'm getting a no. Are you immune to them right now? Yes. Okay. Well, there's other things, but that's actually.
I'm sorry we lost audio.
We lost her altogether.
Oh, okay. I can hear my computer, but I don't hear anything.
She'll be back in a second. She hasn't dropped off.
No.
She's given out an extreme amount of energy.
Interesting.
Oh, my got muted.
Downloaded the Universal Shield right now.
Back. She was back. She's back. Karen, we lost you about the last 30 seconds there. You were just outputting so much that.
Pamela, how do you feel now?
You're good.
Is Pamela still on the line? You said she was back.
Yes, I'm here.
She's still here, yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't matter that you couldn't hear me. The healing still happened. So how do you feel now?
It hasn't. The energy, I can feel energy shifting above me and below me, but it hasn't come into me yet. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. You don't have any audio. I think seem to be having an issue. I don't know if you would know that. See if I can get you on the computer.
Okay, that's good. Well, let's go ahead and move on, Peter. And
thank you, Pamela.
Yeah, thanks, Pamela.
So, folks, tonight is your night. Dr. Karen Can is going to be doing live activations for the next half hour. You can dial in on 888-369-1396. Again, that number is 369-1396. You can go ahead and dial in on that, and you can ask a question for Dr. Karen Can.
So Donna, do we have any questions on the chat yet?
We do. There's a lot of questions. You answered one about the electronics.
Let's hang on to that.
You got it.
Hello, this is Peter. You're live on the MDM Show with Dr. Karen Can.
Hello, Peter. This is Maureen, and I
Hi.
just wanted to get on the call. I had a quick dialing finger.
You do.
So what's going on with you that you want some help with?
I do space clearings, and I seem to be able to help other people and clear their spaces, but they seem to come home with me, and then I can't seem to clear them from my realm. And it's not like I'm short for trying. Do you have any insight maybe on what I'm missing or what is actually the dynamic, or if I have some kind of contract here?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Great, thanks. Okay, so let's check your light score first, too. So again, this is out of 100. So what's your light score out of 100? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 67. So very high. Great. Are you attracting entities? I'm getting a yes. Is that part of your soul's mission? I'm getting a yes. Is there a reason why they're not healing and just following you home? Yes, I'm getting a yes. All right. Is it the how or the way you're doing the clearings? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so what happens? They leave the premises and then they follow you. Okay, yes, but is there something else we're missing here? Yes. Okay. So when you do your healings, what do you actually do or say?
I in the past was binding them with the light and accompanying them by hundreds of thousands of legions of angels and sending them to the sun of the greater central sun to be contained and escorted to the next level of their evolution. And then I started working with creator being energies and spirit helpers, asking them to just handle it. So.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Like,
let me just check.
I kind of have something kind of fuzzy around my root chakra, and I can't seem to get that to leave, and can't seem to get information.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so is there a reason why these are not healing and they are still staying around you? Yes. Is there something that you're supposed to communicate? No. Something they need to tell you? No. Something you need to tell them? No. All right, so let's see. Now, normally when I do the healings, it's very quick and simple. And I don't know whether or not that there's something that's interfering with whatever you're commanding. So is your higher self a higher light score than you? I'm getting a no. Okay, so what's your higher self light score? 50, 60, 70, 75, 67, 77. Aha. Okay, so you're being sabotaged by your own higher self. I know this is paradigm shattering for many people hearing this for the first time. I wrote an article on my blog, so you can check that out. But so right now you're a higher vibration than your higher self, and your higher self, let's see, do we need to upgrade your higher self or just heal it? Heal it. Okay, so your higher self is in the 70s, you're in the 90s. So if you heal your higher self is not going to interfere with you. So let's check how aligned is your higher self with source right now? 50, 40, 30, 20, 1, 2, 3, 23% aligned. And how aligned are you with source right now? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 99. Is this really true of you? I'm getting a yes. Are you an angel? Yes. Okay. So is your higher self a lower score because it's affected by the other higher selves in the multiverse? This is what happened this past week. I'm getting a no. Okay. So let's go ahead and heal your higher self.
Fallen angel.
Is your higher self a fallen angel? Is that what you want to ask?
Yeah.
No, I'm getting a no. No.
Was I?
Were you a fallen angel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting past life for whatever past life means to you. So
Yeah.
in another life, yes. In another life, yes.
That's the problem.
Nope. No, the one that's full thing is it's all forgiving. And so let's go ahead and heal your higher self. So now command that your higher self be downloaded with the higher self, universal shield in the highest best way. All non-beneficial energies removed, dissolved, and uncreated, and then the light increased to maximum possible. Thank you. What's the light score of your higher self now? 80, 90, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 99. Okay, good. That's what one we hear. So there aren't any entities attached to you, near you, around you. Hidden entities attached to you, around you. Are they able to attach to you ever? I'm getting a no, but can you feel them when they're attached to other people? Yes. Does it sometimes feel like it's your stuff? I'm getting a yes. So are you an empath as well? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so sometimes you might feel stuff that isn't yours, that you think is yours, because you're feeling somebody else's entity is not yours. So they can't attach to you at this point. So let's go ahead and just send the Energies of Ascension 1, which is my energy healing product, and it's very good with entities. And a lot of people who are non-healers, that are non-skilled, like, you know, unlike you, will actually just use that to clear the whole place. So it's now command the Ascension 1 be used to clear all and heal all entities in the highest and best way. Thank you. So how many entities are left around you, including the hidden ones? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. Is it true you have no entities around you? Yes. Now, of course, you may still attract them because they want to be healed, but we want that to be lickety split, and then they're gone. And then you could also, you know, put some healthy boundaries to say, you know what, not in my house. So let's check, is your universal shield downloaded to your home? Yes. Good. So all the way down to the center of your earth? Yes. And the light score of your home is more than what, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you're good. Your home is good. You're good. So it's really about you as an empath creating healthy boundaries for you and finding your niche and how to do it the best way. But at least we know your higher self is in a happier place. And I really hope to hear back from you. You can, you know, tag me on email or Facebook or something like that and just let me know how you're doing. Okay?
I am so proud. Thank you
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling in.
so much, you guys.
Thank you.
That
Okay,
was fun.
again, the phone is going absolutely crazy, and if you want to call in, here comes that number is 888-369-1396. Hello, you're live with Peter Schenk on the MDM Show and Karen Can. Who is this?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am amazing. I'm so excited.
Okay, what can we do for you?
I would absolutely love a mini healing if Karen could scan my home. Please. And
What's your first name, by the way, and what are you experiencing?
Oh, hi, Karen. Just a feeling of unease.
Oops.
She has a feeling of unease in her home, and she's asking if you can scan her home for her.
Oh, okay. I thought her name was Eve. Sorry.
It's Karen.
It's Karen.
Okay. All right, great.
You shall be known as Karen.
Yes. Karen 1 and Karen 2. Okay.
Karen, by the
All right,
way.
let's check. What's the light score of your home? 50, 40, 30, 20, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it is low, 23. So we're going to go into a little bit more detail with your home just so people can see. Sometimes we don't really need to know what's going on, and other times we do need to know. So I'm just going to pretend that source is saying, yes, you need to know what's going on. So is there any, is the light score below the surface of your earth less than 50? Yes. Okay, so where's the low light score coming from? Is it inside your house? No. Underground? Yes. In any particular object outside your house, like your car or garage? No, I'm getting a no. So it's underneath your home. So what is underneath your home that is a problem? Is it a portal? I'm getting a yes. Is it a dimensional rift, which is the extraterrestrial stuff? No. How many portals do you have underneath your house? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Okay, 8 portals. Are they all entity portals? I'm getting a yes. Okay, and this is not unusual, so you know, at this point, it's not a big deal. All right, so how many entities do you have, say, around you right now that are out of that portal and in your space? 5, 4, 4. Are they in your house? I'm getting a no. Let me ask a different question. Before this call, were they in your house? I'm getting a yes. Okay, are they able to get in your house now? I'm getting a no. Okay. But are those portals still there underground? I'm getting a yes. Why didn't those portals clear when we did the universal clearing? Is it because we needed to know about them? No. Okay, is there something blocking the shield from going down there? Yes. Okay, so what's blocking? Is it something to do with you? No. The land? Yes. So there's something with the land that we need to release first. Is that true? I'm getting a yes. Is there a curse? Okay, I'm getting a yes. So there's a curse on the land. Yes. Okay. Do we need to know who cursed the land? No. How long ago? I'm getting a yes. So was it more than 100 years ago? Yes. 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between 7 and 800 years ago, it was cursed by a human. Yes. Okay. Do we need to know more now? No. Okay. So we're going to lift that curse. So it's not command this curse be healed, removed, dissolved, and uncreated with love, and the whole filled with love and light. And the universal shield extended all the way down to the center of the earth from your house, the entire property cleansed. Thank you. How many portals do you have now? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Okay, and how many entities do you have left? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so what's the light score of your house now? 50, yes, 60, 70, 80, 95, 95, and underneath your house? 80, 95, 6, 7, 90. Oh, it's even cleaner. Okay, 97. Okay, so do you feel a difference yet?
I actually do, yes.
What does it feel like?
Absolutely amazing.
Okay, let me make sure you have the shield downloaded to you. Yes. Are you impervious to entities at this moment? I'm getting a yes. Okay, great. Awesome. Well, and what's your light score now? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6. So yeah, you've got a super high light score. And everyone's light score has really been jumping up this past week. It doesn't take much. It's really neat. It's really neat to see. So thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you for that.
Thank you so much, Karen.
You're welcome.
Okay, folks, you have the number 888-369-1396.
Hey, Peter, can we take some questions from the chat? That'd be a no.
Hi, this is Peter Schenk on the MDM Show with Dr. Karen Can and myself.
Hi, Peter. It's Martin, California.
Hey, Martin, how are you?
Good.
Hi, Martin.
Hey, I wanted to know, can Dr. Can help me with my health as far as my neck and back pain and my allergies, and if there's anything blocking financial wealth coming into my life?
Okay. Well, thanks, Mark. Well, that's a big smorgasbord of things. But well, let's start the same way with everybody, because I think this is I have found this to be really helpful. So let's check your light score overall. 50, 60, 50, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm getting a 53, and that for someone like yourself who's interested in that kind of stuff, that definitely means there's some sort of interference. So is your higher self a higher light score than you? Yes. What is it? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty good. So 99% light score. How aligned is your higher self to source? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that your higher self is not the issue. All right, so do you have the universal shield downloaded? I'm getting a no. How about your home? Yes. Your home's got it 100%? Yes. But you? I'm getting a no. Is there something we need to know? I'm getting a yes. So sometimes we need to bring things to awareness because Source wants us to learn something or be conscious of something instead of everything just being automatic. So in your case, I'm getting that we do need to know something. So is there a sub-shield that is not 100%? I'm getting a yes. Is that affecting your health in any way? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so where is it at? Is it at your auric level? No. Spiritual helmet? No. Astral level? No. DNA level? Yes. So DNA level. So what's the light score of your overall DNA? 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 11, 11. Okay, so what's going on with your DNA? Do you have any entities attached to your DNA specifically? I'm getting a yes. How many different types? 1, 2, just one. Are they ghosts? Yes. Okay, so ghosts, the first thing I always ask if it's at the DNA level is it one of your ancestors? I'm getting a yes. Whose side of the family? Mom or dad's? Mom's side of the family. Is there more than just one? Yes. How many are there from mom's side of the family? More than 100? Yes. 200? Yes. 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nope, 850, 40, 1, 2, 3, 843 ancestors on mom's side. Are they both male and female? Yes. So why are they trapped at the DNA level? Is there something else we need to know? I'm getting a yes. So is there a family curse? Okay, I'm getting a yes. Anything else that's affecting them and preventing them from moving on into the light? I'm getting a no. Okay, so it's a curse. Let's just check how long this has been going on. How many generations back does this curse go? More than 50? Yes, 60, 70, 80, 90, 85, 6, 7, 87 generations. So that's 87 times 22 years, however long ago that was. Okay. Do we need to know what the curse was about? Yes, we do. Oh, okay. So Source is just giving us some things to learn. Is the curse about money? Yes. Okay. So your family was cursed with what? Poverty, cursed with wealth. That would be nice. No. Losing money. Okay. Losing money. Okay. So you was cursed by an entity or human. So an entity cursed your family with loss or financial loss. Is that true? I'm getting a yes. Okay. So do we need to know more now? I'm getting a no. So let's go ahead and heal them all. So now commanded the Ascension 1 healing energy be brought and healing all your DNA and all your ancestors in the highest and best way. Thank you. All right, so I just sent the energy of my healing product Ascension 1, which is the one used for cleansing and protecting and helps to heal all sorts of entities to, you know, get them to go where they need to go for wherever they need to ascend to the next stage. So how many are left? Any? No. Okay, is your DNA clean of all ghosts and entities and your ancestors? I'm getting a yes. What's the light score of your DNA now? 50, yes. 60, 70, 80, 95, 67, 97. Awesome. And what's your light score now? 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 98. Great. Is your universal shield intact now? Yes. So 100%. Yes. All your sub shields, including the DNA shield, is 100% light. Yes. Good. Awesome. So I don't know whether that's going to fix all your problems because there's other stuff going on probably, but I think that was a really key piece. And thank you so much for being the demo because the stuff, you know, comes up for me. And maybe, Peter, before we go to the next caller, maybe Donna can, you know, tell us some of the questions that are on the chat before the next phone call. And thank you so much, Mark, for sharing your light with us.
Donna?
Okay. Yes, you bet. And can you just put those folks on hold, Peter?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yeah, there's a ton of questions in the chat. Borisian, he's saying family curse, healing please. Is that not enough information for you, Karen?
I
Or
think
calls like that?
Oh, there you
go. So do we need to know about this curse? Yes. Mom or dad side? I'm getting it's from mom's side. There may be multiple curses, but this one that wants to show up is on mom's side of the family. So how many generations? 5, 10, 40, 80, 90, 85 generations. Do we need to know more about the curse? I'm getting a no. Okay, it's now command this curse be removed, dissolved, and uncreated, and the whole filled with love. Thank you. All right. What is your light score now? Any change? I'm getting a yes. Okay, 50, 60, 70, 80, 75, 77. Do you have the universal shield downloaded? No. Is there a reason why? Yes. Do we need to know that reason? No? Okay, let's try that again manually, specifically for you. It's now commanded the universal shield be downloaded and activated in you 100% with speed, ease, and grace. And by the way, the Universal Shield's already preset as in the Ascension 1 and Ascension 2 products that I have. And the curse thing is actually really pretty easy. Literally, you can just command it to be gone if you already know it's there, because all of you have been Topa Can Healing attuned. Whoa, you didn't know that. But yes, you have. Let me just check if anybody right now on the line, anybody not attuned. I'm getting a no. Is there anybody on the replay in the future that is not attuned? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attune them as well. So as I talk, I'm going to be doing the attunement. It's now commanded the attunement be done for everyone on the replay as well in the highest and best way if they want it. Thank you. All right, so let's check what your, Boris, what your light score is now. 80, yes. 95, 95. Excellent. Yay. Okay,
Yay.
curse removed. Awesome. What's the next question, Donna?
You know what? And she's saying her name is Rita.
Oh, Rhea, sorry.
Rita is on her husband's phone. So would that work for her as well, being husband and wife?
Well, I think it's whoever the original intention was. So.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yes.
And that should go to you, Rena. Okay. And let's see. Melissa, she's saying, was told by a well-known psychic we had an unusual curse put on our family. Can you please release? This has been trying to release.
Okay. How many curses have you had on your family, both mom and dad's side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Do we need to know more? I'm getting a yes. So is it just on one side of the family? Yes. So all these 9 curses are on one side of the family. I'm getting a yes. Is it on your dad's or mom's side? I'm getting dad's side. Were you cursed by humans or entities? Okay, I'm getting both. Can we release all the curses at once? Yes. Okay, is there anything preventing us from doing that right now? I'm getting a yes. So is there an imbalance preventing us from safely removing these curses from you and your family? I'm getting a yes. So I run through a whole bunch of these lists of imbalances, and I go through them really quick, but let's run through them. So is the imbalance found in the body code? I'm getting a yes, actually. Is it a trapped emotion? Yes, it's a trapped emotion. So I actually have an emotion code chart here right in front of me, and we can actually check which trapped emotion is it. So is this a trapped emotion that you've inherited? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so let's check which one it is and release it so we can release the curse. So column A or B? B, even or odd? Odd. Row 1, row 3. Row 3, column B in the emotion code chart. So is it confusion? Defensiveness? Nope. Grief? Nope. Self-abuse. It's actually self-abuse, which is like being hard on oneself. So let's see. How many generations does this go back? 5, 10, 15, 20, 80, 90, 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 500, 50, 40, 1, 2, 3, 543 generations of being hard on yourself. Wow. Okay, that's intense. Do we need to know more? Yes. Or do we need to know where it's located? In your body? Yes. Is it in the head and neck area? No. Chest? Yes. Is it in your heart? No. Lungs? Which lung? Left or right? Left lung, upper lobe, lower lobe of the left lung? Yes. Does it also encompass the heart? I'm getting a no. Pericardium? No. So it's only in the left lobe of your lung. Is that true? I'm getting a yes. Do we need to know more now? I'm getting a no. So it's now commanded that this trapped emotion be released from me in the whole filled with love and light. Is it safe to release all the curses now? Yes. It's now commanded all the curses be released, removed, dissolved, and uncreated in the whole filled with love. Thank you. All right, so we'd love to know how that feels, and just curious whether you've ever had problems with your left lung, because I don't know why Source wanted you to know where it was. It must make some sort of sense. Donna, do we have any general questions about entities or extraterrestrials or electronics? You mentioned earlier. I wasn't sure what that question was.
Yeah, Karen, and people are wanting to know if there's entities in their home and in their children, and healing overall.
Yeah, that's great. You know, I found that some of the simplest things that you can do. I actually have a free clearing spray. Now, if you already have Peter's Aquaware program, there are presets there, and some of them that Peter very graciously added for me. You know, clearing implants and, you know, curses, all this kind of stuff, vows, you know, they're in there. So you can actually make up your own mixture. What I've done is I've used the Tulpa Can healing method, and I have a clearing and protection spray that people can make up. It's through a video. It's free on my website. You just put your name and email address in there, and then you get on my mailing list, and you get that video for free. You can download to charge your water with those specific frequencies to clear entities, create a positive, you know, shield. It has the whole Ho'oponopono, the thank you, you know, please forgive me, you know, the Hawaiian healing healing prayer, you know, has a lot of different positive energies, happiness, joy, that kind of thing. So that alone will clear your space. The thing is you can't spray underneath your house. So that's a little trickier. Now you can, of course, intend the water underneath your house, either with Aquaware or the clearing spray. I do find that my Ascension 1 product is a little bit more powerful for that, because all you need to do is you need to just play it. It's like an MP3, MP4. It comes in a couple formats. You play it, and then you send that wonderful mind you all have, that imagination, and you send and you direct that energy to wherever it is you want that target. So you target your entire house, your property, each person. You just think about them for just a second in your mind, and then underneath your home. Always remember, do underneath your home. I can't tell you how many portals I've found underneath the home when people have cleared their house, and people, you know, the entities keep coming. They don't understand. It's because the portals were underneath the surface of the earth. And then once that is there, and then you use the, you know, clearing spray. If someone has an entity attachment, you know, the Ascension 1 will work by directing it to them. And it'll also start working on the underlying imbalances for that person layer by layer, whether it be a curse or vow or contract or implants, or something that's causing them to attract entities, because if it's a low vibration, it'll just keep working on that person layer by layer. All you need to do is make that wish of who it is you want to heal, or if it's a behavior you want to heal, you know, somebody's angry or somebody has seizures or something, you say, I want Ascension One to heal whatever it is causing this, and you put them on your morning list and you play the music, and you know, you walk away and the energies start going wherever you direct it. So that's probably the easiest thing to do. So right now we're just going to do just a group healing. I'm actually going to put Ascension One on and the other computer here. And it won't be too loud, so I'm going to, okay, I had Ascension 2 working, but so I'm going to play it now. We're going to go ahead right now, everyone. Go ahead, close your eyes, and direct the Ascension One energies to whoever or whatever you want to heal, including yourself, your loved ones, your home, underneath your home, your coworkers, the mailman. I mean, anybody, you know, especially people you have conflict with. I can't tell you, a lot of my students ended up sending Ascension One to Donald Trump after he was made president, because he was getting so much negative energy from a lot of people who mean well, but they were just sending hate. And I'm like, that doesn't help the guy, you know? His light score was already a 43. We don't need it lower. You know? So they did that. They sent Ascension One on a regular basis. And, you know, now he's at a 55 and holding strong. And, you know, I think it'll continue to rise as long as we keep sending him some love. Great. So that, awesome, guys. So very, very good. So shall we go back to the phones?
Let's do it.
All right.
You want to give that number one more time? I got it. 888-369-1396. Oh, real quick. She wants to know, how long does that spray last?
Well, you know, the spray lasts as long, you know, it actually lasts about 25 hours. I say 24 hours just to, you know, round it to a day. If you have a lot of electronics in a room, it's possible, you know, that it might not last as long, because it's just going to use up the energy. But I recently updated the spray, and honestly, let me just ask Source, hang on, because it might be different. Does it last any less if used in a high EMF space? Yes. Okay, so what is it? 15, 16, about 16 hours if it's in a computer room with a bunch of equipment in it. But regularly, you know, your bedroom is great. If you do it before you go to sleep, you know, drink a couple of ounces of, if you, you know, direct it to your water and drink a couple of ounces of that, people sleep so much better. I just had one of the young men that I mentor and friends with, he just gave me a testimonial video yesterday about how he uses it in the hospital. He's actually part of the janitorial staff, and he actually charges his water with the clearing spray formula, and he sprays the room afterwards, and he says people get along so much better. The hospital staff are so much happier, and he says even the patients are less stressed. So you gotta, you know, I gotta give him a lot of credit. Here is a 20-something-year-old who's basically, you know, doing janitorial services, and he's making a huge difference.
Thinking outside the box. You ready for a call?
Yes.
Hi, you're live. Hello. You live on? How are you? Who is this?
This is Retta. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hi, Retta.
Hi.
What can we do for you?
Is this the show that Dr. Khan's on?
It is.
Oh, I'm calling to see. I've been in, I think it's over classes, and talking to a lot. But I still have, I feel like a entity in my right back that I was hoping she could get out. It felt like a sword or something back there. And I can definitely attest to the spray and all that working. My grandson used it. He used it in the living room, and he used it, and he feels good now. He's 2.5.
Right, he's the one that drew the picture of the entity in the hole in the ground, right, Retta?
Yes, that's my grandson.
Yeah, that's great. So you still think you have entity problems in that house?
No, I don't think I have any in the house anymore. I just feel like there's still like an old thing left in my right lower back, or like the
Okay.
back.
Okay, got it. All right, so let's check your right lower back. So let's check your overall light score. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
In your stomach, kind of like a spasm that's not painful.
Okay.
something right there.
So your light score is super, super high. So let me just ask, is this pain your stuff that you're dealing with? I'm getting a no. Does this pain or discomfort belong to someone or something else? I'm getting a yes. Is it someone you know? Yes. Is it a person? Yes. Is it an entity? No. Okay, so this is actually somebody else's stuff you're feeling. Is that true? I'm getting a yes, because your vibration is really high right now. Okay, so is it a male or female? It's a male. Is it, are you married, Retta?
Yes,
Okay, husband, no. Your grandson, no. Son, daughter, no. Co-worker, friend, I'm getting friend, not family. So it belongs to a male friend who's not family. Do you have anybody that's ill or sick or stressed out that's a friend of yours?
I do have one friend that's having some shoulder pain.
It's not that person. It's that person. Okay, so let's see. How healthy are your boundaries with this person? 50, 40, 30, 20, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you got weak boundaries with this person. Let's ask Source, do you need to know more about it? I'm getting a no. Okay, let's go ahead and just heal your boundaries. Do you have the universal shield downloaded? Yes. Are you completely impervious to entities right now? I'm getting a yes. So it's now commanded that your boundaries be restored to full and optimal balance in the highest and best way. So physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. And by the way, this is actually also in Ascension 2. So when you play Ascension 2, Retta, focus that on your boundaries, because you're feeling other people's stuff. And a lot of people that are high vibration are so, like, their clairsentient gifts and clairvoyance is going like just expanded exponentially. And you may feel other people's stuff. So if you can muscle test, you can just check, is this mine? That's one of the best questions for empathetic people. And it's not yours. So let's see, what's your boundaries now with this person? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 99. It's now commanded that you release any and all symptoms from this person in the highest and best way. You no longer need to carry or process this person's stuff for them. Thank you. Okay, so I know that was super quick, Retta, and we need to go, but can you let me know later? I know you're on the Facebook group, how you're doing.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Can. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you, Retta.
welcome. And I just wanted to tell people that if you're new to my work, it's almost like entity clearing made simple, if there's such a thing. So my Ascension 1 product comes in an MP3 and MP4, and people just play that and then set their intentions on whatever they want to clear, and it clears negative energy and helps create a shield of protection. And then Ascension 2, all-in-one healing and integration, has a lot of positive energies preset in there, like morphic fields, for example, of, certain feelings and love, archangel energies. And there's an intelligence to the program. So if you focus on something, you can actually tell it what you want it to heal, like boundaries, or you can just let it play and it'll start working on whatever layer is, for your highest and greatest good. So that one is sort of like positive energy in. The Ascension one is negative energy out. And then I keep upgrading these as I get new information. Like, for example, last week we got opened up into the multiverse, and people were literally seeing or feeling parallel lives, and it was freaking them out. And we realized after that I needed to upgrade the Ascension 1s and 2s to actually close those boundaries or download whatever positive frequencies were necessary from the multiverse, and then the boundaries would naturally.
Oh, she blipped out again. Too much energy running through tonight. She'll come back.
The sensitive one up themselves.
Karen, are you still with us?
And if they're interested in the Ascension 1 and 2. The really cool thing, if you get package B or C, you get in the Facebook group and you can post questions. And I have a lot of healers in the Facebook group, so they're so generous to help heal each other and do postings and questions about entities. And so we have a really, really exciting group.
Karen, awesome. Great stuff. Good show.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Thank you, Donna.
Welcome. I think you need to tell us how to connect with you again, Karen, just for those, because you blipped out a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. So it's KarenCan.com. And then if you hit /special, then you have access to my special, which includes the Ascension 1 and 2 and a whole bunch of bonuses. Package B includes the Light Warrior Bootcamp, which teaches you how to do the clearings manually like I did today. And so you've heard some of my tricks already and how to clear places. And then Package C is all of the above, plus a whole bunch of bonuses and a session with me. And you can always, you know, connect with me on Facebook as well. But KarenCan.com is where to go, and definitely get on my mailing list so you can get that free clearing and protection spray, as well as lots of videos for free as well.
Awesome. Awesome. The
Fantastic.
phone doesn't stop ringing tonight. That's a good thing. Karen, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us again. So, folks,
my pleasure.
we're going to be back in the new year. The 30-day challenge is coming on January 18th next year. It's completely free. Sign up on the website, pop in your email. And of course, we have the 12 days of Christmas incentives running until the day of Christmas. So with that said, everyone, please have this very safe and merry holiday coming up. It's been an amazing year on the MDM Show and all the products and services that were delivered. And next year, we have some just absolutely mind-blowing, amazing things coming in the new year. And that includes a HFA for your pet. The intention bracelet modular will be coming. And of course, a lot of software updates coming in the new year. Again, folks, have a very safe, happy new year and great holidays. Good night, everyone.
Happy holidays. Bye, everyone.